guys, my name is Katie or Kbdoesart, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a ring pop, which I have not done yet, but I thought it might be an interesting thing to tackle. So I think I'm first just going to grab just like a quick reference, just so I have it. So let's go into front view by clicking space. Do view, image plane, and then import image, and you can just grab whatever reference you want to use. I'm going to click R and scale that up, and then I'm going to click looking through camera so I only see it on this view. All right, I think first I'm going to tackle this ring here. We can grab a torus, click over here in your attribute editor, and then I want to rotate it 90 degrees on the x-axis so it comes down here. And then click on polytorus 1, and I'm just going to change our radius to maybe be like 3. And then I'm going to scale it down, move it down. And technically, the bottom is open. So I'm going to select these faces, go into face mode, just click and drag those, and grab them like that. And then let's go into edge mode. And I'm going to double click this edge and do mesh fill hole. And then mesh fill hole as well. All right, so we've got our bottom ring looking good. Next up, we can grab a cylinder. I'm going to just scale it down and scale it, let's see, to the size that it is, make it shorter, and push it on top. Then I'm going to go to edge mode, double click this line, hold shift, double click the next one, and then do control B and bevel it. I'll do 2 segments with a small fraction. There we go. All right, now for the fun part. So this should be interesting. I wonder if we could tackle this using maybe a cylinder. Let's see, if you grab a cylinder and go into poly cylinder 2, I can choose how many divisions there are. So like on a ring pop, 7, 8. Okay, I think it's 8. So make this 8. Actually, it might be 10 because 8 doesn't look correct. Oh, okay, actually, that does look better. All right, let's grab that and push it up. We're going to need to scale it up too. I'm going to scale it up to like about there, push it down, and then let's grab these vertices and move them up. And then go ahead and grab your multi-cut tool. You can do that by doing shift and then hold your right mouse button and grab multi-cut. And then I'm just going to make a multi-cut right here. Click Q, select these guys, click R, and then hold Control and scale up on that top axis to get that. All right, we're going to need to bevel some edges. So let's grab this edge, just double click it, double click that one, and double click the top one. Do bevel, Control B, 2 segments, and make it a really small fraction. However small you can go. All right, and then you're also going to double click on each of these edges. Make sure you hold shift and double click, and then Control B on those as well. 2 segments, small fraction. There we go. So now everything's all like neatly cut out, just like a ring pop would be. All right, so that's kind of the basic structure of a ring pop. All we need to do now is texture it. So if you grab the 2 bottom objects, do assign new material, shader, AI standard surface, and then my picture has it as red, so I guess I'm going to make it red. I'm going to up the roughness like maybe halfway. And then let's texture this guy. Assign a new material, shader, AI standard surface, and then I'm going to make it like a blue, probably. And then go to transmission and turn that on. and I would up the roughness just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to save my project because that's a smart thing to do. And then I'm going to click on Arnold Render. Nothing will pop up yet. That's because there's no light in our scene. So click on Arnold and grab a sky dome light. There we go. All right, I think let's take this object, extrude it, and then up the thickness on it. And then go back here, click R and scale the object down. All right, and then I'm going to turn up the transmission. Also what you can do, select all your objects and do edit and delete all your history. All right, and then let's grab that blue texture and I want to turn up the transmission on it. There we go. And you can kind of mess with these textures a bit on how rough you want them to look or how glossy you want them to look. You can also change the color of the transmission. That'll give it like a different effect. Huh, that's kind of crazy. I kind of like the look of maybe like this though. Very bright, very fun. And then I'm just going to go to poly modeling, grab a plane, and push it on down. I'll assign a new material to that one. I usually click on this checkered here and grab the checker texture just because I like how the objects look on it. You're going to want to push it down though, so it's not. There we go. All right. So you can kind of mess around with that blue texture a bit, just like tweaking different things. For example, you can change the subsurface, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of really crazy things you can mess with. You can also mess with like the coat. But for the most part, I would probably just stick to roughness. I would keep that pretty low just because it is supposed to be like a candy. And metalness, I would keep down. When you up the metalness, you get like basically it's like reflectivity. So if you don't want it to reflect anything like this, we need to be able to see all the way through it, then you should leave it. You can also scale this up to sit like more on top of it. And then what I didn't do is if you go into face mode and select these guys and do Control E, no wait, yeah wait, Control E for extruding and then offset it in. And then you can do extrude and then up the thickness into it. You know how there's that little thing inside the ring pop that like holds the, I don't know, like holds the candy? Yeah, that's what I'm creating. And then you can go into edge mode and select both of those edges. There we go. And then you can bevel those and give it like 2 segments and make them pretty small. There we go. Now it's holding the ring. Yeah, that's about it. So that's it for this tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions. But yeah, this one's kind of just like a fun model for you guys to kind of quickly do. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. So I will talk to you guys in the next tutorial. Bye guys!